So the Indiana Fever lads just released workout footage of their rookies. They finally have released footage of their rookies playing, who obviously have just got in 2 days ago. So this seems like to be their first workout footage with the team prior to training camp. And it's good just to have a couple of workouts in, just to get used to your teammates, stuff like that, or potential teammates for any of these three rookies. And if you guys agree that it's good seeing them subscribe, we're trying to hit 44,575 subscribers by the end of the day. We're not going to hit 45k by the start of preseason, so there's no point in trying to have that as a goal. But yeah, another 11 subscribers might not be a bad thing today. But anyway, let's take a look. Obviously, Yvonne Ejim, well, there's Bree Hall, there's Yvonne Ejim, and then there is Michaela Timpson, who is more than likely going to make the team. But let's just take a look at the workout right here. Let's take a look at the workout. So you've got Aliyah Boston immediately going and talking with Michaela Timpson immediately. And there is Yvonne Ejim and Bree Hall. So the three of them are here. So running the pick and roll, which hopefully they do run a bit of. Ejim, open layup. Okay, Bree Hall with some post work. Spot up shooting. In fairness, that is what Bree Hall, if she does make the team, is going to do. Oh. Did we just see that? Obviously, there is the pick and roll. But did we just see the athletic Michaela Timpson? She just caught a lob. She's out here catching lobs in this workout footage. Good shot there by Bree Hall. Again, near 40% shooter. She's catching lobs. Pull up midi from Yvonne Ejim. Bree Hall to the basket. But yeah. So Caitlin Clark working. Are they all working as rollers? You never know. Maybe some guard-to-guard screen roll actions are going to be happening, which would be nice to see. Lobbing it into Michaela Timpson. Bit of an iffy pass there by Caitlin, though. I have to say. Bit of an iffy pass there by Caitlin. Throwing the ball to where she was. Throwing the ball to her right hand instead of her left hand, but Michaela Timpson still goes up and grabs. There's another defender there. You know what? Never doubt the real point guard. Never doubt that. If you're throwing it too much towards the left hand, there is another defender coming in here. So, never doubt Caitlin Clark. That's bad by me. But a good catch. A very, very good catch. Getting it down. Butting it back up. A very solid catch. And obviously, yeah, this is... While this workout is going on, the rookies are all high-fiving each other. Sorry. I didn't turn the volume off. Caitlin Clark is now standing down the other end with two hands up in the air. Just two hands up in the air right there. And it's good. Honestly, it is good seeing the Indiana Fever. And obviously you guys got to see my old background, which is when I made a Hackintosh when I was 15. And I've not changed my background since. Every single time I get a new computer, it has the same background. So I've not bothered changing it. But yeah, so looking at the Fever's rookies, I will say it's good to see them working out. You got Aliyah Boston giving advice to Michaela Timpson. I would assume Michaela Timpson's going to make this team. I would very much assume Timpson's going to make it because she is a rim runner. She's a rim runner with super FSU who weren't bad. Like, I know obviously FSU weren't great with Tania Latson leaving, but they weren't bad at all. They really weren't. And you're looking at, again, footage with them running the pick and roll. I like that. I like the slip pass from Caitlin. I do like that of this pick and roll right here. And again, are we going so into detail for every little bit of, for like every little thing? Then yes, we are. Probably going into way too much detail, but I like this pass. Oh, I also think that if Bree Hall does make the team, she might have to play a lot of the four. It's a good pass straight into her in stride. And to be fair, that is a good catch. That is a real good catch. But again, not saying too much about that. Being able to catch that on balance and go and finish, we'll take that. We'll take that from Michaela Timpson. We will take good hands, the ability to run, and some athleticism. That's all we need. That's all we need. Like I understand Temi has had more game than that last year, but we didn't need any more from Temi. And like that was the thing. Like if that's what we got from Nalissa Smith, we need defense. Defense, good hands, and like running. That's all we need. That's all we need out of the power forward. But yeah, it's good to see again the rookies are in there. I wonder who is going to make the team. I really do, if it's not Timpson. And with the way they're hyping up players, you just never know. You just never know what's going to happen. But, like, I would just assume that it's going to be her. Because they need a power forward. They need a power forward, and we've seen enough footage. She caught a lob. And let's not forget, she caught a lob, and she caught a really tough catch. That's all we need. That's all we need from that backup power forward position. Because as good as Dantas is not going to be able to sprint up and down with the fastest players. Natasha Howard does not have 40 minutes a game in her anymore to play both ends of the floor. Natasha Howard, honestly, if she's down at 20 minutes a game, I still think she can play both ends of the floor at the elite rate for 20 minutes a game. Not for 40, but I think she can do it for 20. That's just my opinion. I think she can do it at 20 a game. So, yeah, that's kind of just my opinion of it, is like, she's going to be there maybe to be a future long-term replacement for Natasha Howard. But year one, sit on the end of that bench, give them a couple of minutes here and there when needed, be a high-energy player. If you're a high-energy player in this league, there's always a spot for a high-energy player, which is why I was so annoyed what they did with Celeste Taylor last year. Because Celeste Taylor was someone who brought in energy, and she just never got a chance. Because obviously in Christy Side's ball, speed did not matter. She wanted the slower players, it seems. She wanted to slow everything down, dump it inside. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this workout footage, but we'll see on the 3rd of May. The 3rd of May is not too long away. So we don't have to, it's not that long till we don't stop having to scrape for any sort of content, scrape for any sort of thing for relevance, and we can watch, hopefully, the Indiana Fever balling out. And hopefully we watch the bench balling out. That's what I'm more worried about. I'm confident the starting five is going to work out well. I'm really looking to see how Ejim does, how Timpson does, how Bree Hall does, how Jalen Brown do, if one of them is going to make the team. And I'm interested to see how, for example, what position Cunningham's playing, if she runs a bit of a one, how Colson's doing. Because it's always the little things in preseason. You can see kind of general how a team is looking to play, but it's going to take a little while for them to figure it out. It really will. And it'll be interesting to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Which rookie do you guys think is going to make the team? Or do you guys think I'm just tunnel vision? Do you think it'll be Bree Hall and I'm just tunnel vision on Timpson? Or do you agree with me that it could be Michaela Timpson? But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.